I have 10 surefire ways to maintain your peace and contentment on a daily basis. Stay tuned. Hi, and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here today. This is a requested video because I had one of my subscribers ask me, how did I maintain my peace, my contentment, the simplicity of life on a day to day basis? And I've got 10 really good ways. So let's get going. Number one, focus on daily gratitude. Now, I know that's a simple statement. You've probably heard it many times, but I mean really be grateful for the things in your life and say so. When you wake up in the morning, even before you get out of bed, you can start. Start thanking God that you woke up or whatever you want to thank Him for, because gratitude fosters peace and contentment, satisfaction, so many things. And I think because it's been, said so often, it almost sounds woo woo, like practice gratitude every day. So many people use that statement, but it's far more than a statement. It's something that's in here and that should be first and foremost on your mind when you wake up and you're ready to start your day. That is going to set you up for a peaceful day, a grateful day, a contentful day. Number two, if you want a more simplified life, then it's up to you to create that simplified life. You can simplify things in whatever way you choose to. For some people, it's decluttering and downsizing and getting rid of things that are cluttering their living space as well as their mind. For other people, it's other ways and other things to simplify your life. Maybe you're saying no to more social obligations and things that you really don't want to do, but normally you would say yes to. It could be in a variety of ways, but it's up to you and me to simplify our own lives in whatever way that needs to be. If we want that simple, uncomplicated life, then we're the only ones that can do it. If you don't enjoy talking to a particular person on the phone, you just don't have the connection with them, or they kind of set you off or pluck your last nerve or whatever, then quit talking to them. It's that simple. We as humans tend to complicate everything and make it such a big deal. It doesn't have to be a big deal. We don't have to talk to 15 people about it to see if we're doing the right thing, because what is right for one person may not be right for another. So just make your own decisions, cut the things out of your life that are making it complicated, that are putting stress on you, and just make a simple life. Number three, get outside more. Really try to embrace nature. And what I mean by that is, I know that the weather is bad in certain parts of the country right now. After all, it is winter time, but you can still get outside and breathe fresh air. Oh my goodness. If you just do it for 5 or 10 minutes, standing on your front porch, really take in that air. Feel the sun on your face, even if you're dressed in a winter coat with a scarf and a hat on. If the sun's out, look up to it. Feel the warmth on your skin and appreciate it for what it is. Pay attention to the birds and the little bugs and things that crawl around. I'm not saying you have to like them, but pay attention to the sounds that birds make. to how they fly from one tree to the next, what the clouds look like, and how they're formed, and the different shapes, and things like that. Those are all peaceful and calming things that we bring to ourselves. But again, we have to do it. It's not just going to be there for us. If we just take a moment to appreciate your beautiful garden, if you are a gardener and you grow a garden, or the trees, the birds, the everything in nature, it will really calm your spirit more than you could even imagine. Number 4, encourage and inspire. Now, I'm talking about doing this to yourself, for yourself. Encourage yourself and inspire yourself in whatever way you can. It's like your mindset. You have to train to think that way. If you have something on your mind and it's worrisome, you're very worried about something, only you can change that by encouraging yourself to speak truth to those thoughts. You're not going to be able to change the outcome. You have no control over what's going on and what has you upset. So when you speak that truth, things kind of turn, and then you start encouraging yourself. Think positive. It could turn out good. It might not be as bad as I think it is. Even if it's bad, I'll get through it. I've gotten through so much worse in my life. Things like that. And while you're doing that, make sure to always encourage others and inspire them to see the strength that they have within themselves to keep themselves encouraged, to have a different outlook on life, on problems, on day to day things that will arise in all of our lives. We can either take this road and it's going to go downhill real fast, or we can choose to take this road where we have positive feelings about it, we have peace in our hearts about it, and we know that we will get through whatever it is. So work on the mindset. Number 5, physical activity and movement. Move. That's the main thing. Just move. I know many people have limitations, and I understand that, and I'm very sympathetic towards that. But that doesn't mean we can't do anything. If you can't physically go out and walk or do certain exercises that you wish you could do, you just can't. Find something else. Dance. If you can't dance because you'll lose your balance and you have a fear of falling, hold on to the back of a chair or your kitchen counter and dance with your feet. Then you're safe and you're moving. If you're going from the laundry room to your bedroom and you could easily just carry one basket or something to get it back to the bedroom to put your clothes away, don't do that. If you have to, if you're not able to move as much as you want to, carry one piece at a time. Now that may sound silly when you could just pick the basket up and walk to your bedroom, but that's going to be one trip. If you take one article of clothing to the bedroom and then back, and then get the second and the third, and so on, you're going to make a lot of trips. And that's a lot of activity in a day. That's a way to get it. If you're sitting in a wheelchair or something and you can't do certain things, maybe you can move your arms a lot. Do certain things that will keep your body moving. Maybe you could just kick out each leg or lift each knee or whatever you can do sitting in that wheelchair. The bottom line is, if we don't keep moving, we're not going to be able to move. As we age, it gets harder and harder, and our joints get stiff, and all kind of things happen. So please keep moving. It will make you feel good, and you'll get that peace in your everyday life. Number 6, celebrate the small things in life. Celebrate the small joys in your life. Oh, yes, we all can get excited when we're going on a vacation or, to a certain play or whatever it is you like to do. But most of us at this age are maybe home more than we're not home. And we spend more time in our homes. Not everybody, but some people. Whether you do or you don't, celebrate the simple, small joys in your everyday life. For me, like my cup of coffee. You all know how much I love my coffee. I savor every sip I take, and I mean, I drink mine pretty quickly, but I truly enjoy my cup of coffee. Well, my several cups of coffee each day. I've talked about loving coffee on this channel since I started the channel because it's a pleasure for me in life. But again, I don't just look at it like, oh, I'm going to go get a cup of coffee and that's it. No, when I'm holding that coffee cup, I think about it. I think, wow, this coffee tastes so good, or this really warms me up, or that's just what I needed was a cup of coffee. No matter what the small joys are, celebrate them every day. Think about them. Don't just brush them off as part of everyday life. Number 8, give back. Give things to people. Give them your wisdom, your knowledge, your encouragement, your inspiration, anything that you can give. Now, you may not remember every little thing, but if you look back throughout your whole life, things have been given to you. I'm not talking material things. I'm talking about teachers when you were in school that encouraged you, that helped you, that believed in you, that helped you with your confidence. And then all through the years, little nuggets of wisdom that were given to you, maybe by a friend, an older person, a grandparent, doesn't matter who it was. We have been given a lot through the goodness of other people. And so when we get to our senior years, it's really important to be conscious of giving back to others. You can do that in many ways: volunteering, being a mentor to someone, an encourager, whatever way you choose. But if you really want to have a contented life and be at peace with yourself, give back. Number 9, take care of your spiritual needs, your spiritual health. That is going to bring you more comfort, more peace, more contentment than anything else. And do what you need to do for you. Everybody is different. For me, it's through prayer, it's through devotionals, it's through reading my Bible, things like that. For you, it may be other things. But if you don't have that inner peace, I'm sorry, you're just not going to have the peace that you so desire in your life. Peace isn't going to come from the outside. Peace comes from the inside. It's an inside job. You have to decide what matters to you. And you have to take the steps to do whatever it is it takes so that you can have that peace that will carry you through any situation. All these things are things that we have to work on daily. And as long as we work on them and do them and practice them daily, we're going to have daily peace. We're going to have daily contentment. We're going to have our simple life. And number 10 is reflection. Daily reflection on what really matters to you. You're looking for the peace and the contentment in your life and to have that each and every day. Well, if you don't even know what really matters to you, that's going to be a pretty difficult job to get done, don't you think? If we just get up and we're going throughout our day and different things are happening, the wash machine broke, now you have to call a repairman, and you go out to your car and you have a flat tire, somebody calls and they have a big problem that they need your help with. Oh my goodness, you're just not going to have a peaceful day, right? But if you reflect, reflection brings to mind what really matters to you in life. So if you reflect on that, then even though the tire's flat, the wash machine's broke, and somebody has their really big problem, it's not going to take away your peace. You accept it, having a lousy day, all these things are going wrong, but that's okay. We're still here. We can still smile. It's not the end of the world, and it certainly isn't the worst thing that ever happened in our life or will happen in our life. So take the time to really think about what matters to you. And if it is your peace, then you can't let these problems that life throws our way throw you off course. Take them in stride, accept them, do what you can with them, but don't let them rob you of your peace. So, the bottom line for me is to focus on God, not on my problems or situations, because the more you focus on them, the bigger they get. Your unhappiness, your not being content or satisfied, your lack of peace, your lack of a simple life, it's all going to catch up with you because you're focusing on it on a daily basis. And that's not going to get you anywhere. If you focus on God, you will get the peace, the wisdom, and the understanding of what you need to do to have the life that you want. I would love to know in the comments how you feel. If you feel like you have the peace in your life that you so desire but can't seem to maintain or hold on to. You have it for a while and then something happens, no matter what it is, and out the door goes your peace and you lose it all. It does not have to be that way. There are ways to maintain that peace and contentment every single day. It just takes a little bit of work from you, from me, from us. Now I'm going to leave you with an inside beauty tip. My inside beauty tip today is the serenity prayer. Lord, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. That little prayer says it all to me. You know, when we're asking God to give us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, serenity is peace. It's a peaceful state. There are many things we cannot change in this life. If we are hit with a illness, a diagnosis, a death, no matter what it is, and there's nothing we can do to change it, we can still maintain our peace. If there's something we can change, like the way we react to certain situations, and we can change that and just say, that really doesn't matter in my life, then we can remain calm and content. So we have to know the difference between the two. But overall, we can have peace through everything if that's what we truly want. It is ours to choose. The Bible said that Jesus said, "My peace I leave with you." He didn't say some peace or sometimes or in certain situations. No, he didn't say if you want peace, you have to do this, that, and the other and jump through hoops and all that. No, he said, "My peace I leave with you." So it's there. You just have to want it and take it and put it into your life. To me, peace means rest, quiet, stillness, and calm in the heart. That's what it means to me. And even though that may seem impossible to have during a really, really difficult situation, it isn't. It isn't hard to have. I have been there, done that. I have gone through some things that just just could have knocked me over. But no matter how difficult they were, no matter how sorrowful they were, I still could maintain the peace in my heart. I hope that you can do the same thing for yourself to have the best life that you have left to live. I thank you so much for being here today. I truly do appreciate it. And until we meet again, this is the old girl signing out. See ya.